The story of the beggar and the generous man. Once, there was a poor beggar who was sitting by the side of a road, wearing ragged clothes and holding a small bowl, hoping for someone to give him some food or money. He was tired and hungry, his body frail from years of hardship. As people passed by, some looked at him with pity, some ignored him, and a few gave him a small coin or two. But there was one man who noticed the beggar and felt deep compassion in his heart. This man, despite having only a small amount of wealth himself, was known in his town for his generosity. He had always tried to help those in need, whether with money, food, or even just a kind word. He approached the beggar, and without hesitation, offered him a warm loaf of bread and a jug of water. The beggar's eyes filled with tears, not only because of the food, but because of the kindness he had received. "Why are you helping me?" the beggar asked, surprised. The man smiled and said, "I am helping you because Allah has blessed me with this wealth, and I believe that helping others is a way to thank Him. Today, I am in a position to share, and tomorrow, it could be you helping me." The beggar nodded, deeply touched, and prayed for the man's success and happiness. What the beggar didn't know was that the man was not just anyone. He was a rich merchant who had suffered many losses in his life. Years ago, he had prayed to Allah for guidance and had promised that if Allah blessed him again, he would spend his wealth on helping the less fortunate. Over time, the merchant's wealth had been restored, but instead of becoming arrogant, he became even more humble and dedicated to serving others. Years later, when the merchant faced a sudden loss of all his wealth, he found himself in a difficult situation. He had nothing left but his faith. One day, he was wandering the streets, remembering the times he had helped others, when he encountered a familiar face, the beggar he had once fed. The beggar now wore a beautiful robe and was surrounded by wealth, helping others in need just as the merchant once did. The beggar smiled warmly at the merchant and said, "Remember me? I prayed for you back then, and Allah has blessed me today to help those just as you did for me." The merchant's heart swelled with gratitude. He realized that the kindness he had shown years ago had come full circle. Allah had rewarded him, not just with material wealth, but with the true wealth of love, kindness, and faith. This story reminds us of the power of kindness and generosity, and how Allah's rewards come in ways we may not always expect. Even small acts of kindness can have a profound impact, and sometimes, the help we give others is returned in ways that are beyond our imagination. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.